Since Season 13 was released, there has been one main issue that a lot of players have been struggling with. The absolutely bugged out matchmaking has players in Platinum and Gold going up against Preds and Masters, and it's been horrible times for them. It's been having players say this season is trash, the rank system is broken, and much more. So hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8 Second Gaming, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down some things on why the hatred of the rank system as a whole may be a bit misplaced. But if you guys are struggling with the rank system right now and aren't sure what to do, then you need to check out the GameLeap website. Over there we have guides and courses made from top tier players, all aimed at making you the best player you can possibly be. By studying our videos, you will see drastic improvement in your gameplay and start climbing to your desired rank. So if you're looking to hit Diamond, Masters, or even Predator, click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, or I won't take you mini golfing with me. But okay, let's hop back into ranked now. And there have been many issues brought up by the community, so I'm going to be going through them one at a time and talking a little bit about them. So first up, let's talk about solo queue players, because that's probably one of the hardest things to do in Apex. Now, solo queue has and will always be something that's hard to balance around. Apex is a team game, and its scales will always be tipped in the favor of pre-made squads. It is just kind of something that players are going to have to accept and deal with. But this season in particular, it is a lot harder for players to climb. You see solo queue rankers struggling across the board, and that really boils down to the matchmaking. Right now, with the really bad matchmaking system, not only are you seeing players in lower ranks going up versus the highest ranked players in the game, they're also getting matched with players in lower ranks on their team. We see countless comments on our videos, and one common thing I always see is the fact that players are getting bronze and rookies on their team as a silver or gold player. They then have to carry them, and it's never a good time for anyone. So what can be done to fix this? Well, if they're able to fix the matchmaking system, we can see a healthier solo queue environment start to bloom. Not only will you be fighting people in your rank, you'll also have people in your rank on your team, so people of equal skill across the board, and that will make solo queue a lot easier and a lot better for everyone. Now, there's not only that, there has been an idea floating around the community for a while that solo queue players should get lower entry costs to offset the lack of a pre-made squad, and I have to say I agree with that. I think it's a great idea. So maybe normal entry cost for your rank is 39 RP, but as a solo player it could go down to something like 30 or 25 or something around those areas, so that solo players aren't as heavily punished and can actually start to climb. Now, there would be some major balancing issues needed around that, but I think with the proper help, Respawn could get it down and we could see a really good spot for solo queue players. Now, I have solo queue before. I've hit Masters as a solo queue player twice. It's not the easiest thing in the world, and I don't think that players should have to actually get a pre-made squad in order to enjoy the game. So with these two changes, I wholeheartedly think that this could make solo queuers' lives a lot better. But okay, that's one issue down. What about the higher cost of entry for ranks? This has been a major talking point for a lot of comments, not only on our videos, but Twitter, Reddit, and other social media platforms as well. Players are required to hit a higher amount of RP in order to get into a rank now. Like for example, Diamond players would have been Masters in previous seasons with the amount of RP that they need to get. So with that higher amount of RP, it requires more time, and a lot of players aren't seeing the results that they want. But once again, I really think that this comes down to the matchmaking. Like I said before, there are games where golds and platinums are getting mixed in with Preds, Masters, and Diamonds, but there are also games where rookies, bronze, and silver players are getting mixed in with golds, platinums, and also diamonds. So there are issues with the matchmaking no matter what the rank is, and this is causing a huge domino effect. Ranks are not only more RP to hit, they're also harder to hit because you have these random raid bosses standing in the way. But once again, if they're able to get the matchmaking under control, you will see players start to climb. Now, I'm not saying that they'll be climbing at an accelerated pace or just blast off into a rank, but it will be a lot more consistent and the grind will become a lot more fun to people. The split is a month and a half long. That is plenty of time for most players to have some good grinding sessions and make it to a desired rank. It may take all split, yeah, but then players aren't peaking in rank 2 weeks into the game and just kind of then giving up and getting bored. I understand that some people don't have a large amount of time to play ranked and can only play for maybe a couple hours a day at max, but within their own skill group, a couple hours a day well spent can be more than enough to grind ranked. So with that, basically everybody will start to enjoy the ranked season a lot more. But okay, so we've covered solo queue, we covered the higher cost. I think we can now move into another major issue, and that is demotion. A lot of players right now are hitting walls in ranks, demoting and having to climb back in, and that's a huge sucker punch to not only their mental state but their desire to play the game as well. They grind, hit a rank, and then immediately fall back down into the rank they were before, causing huge complaints to start to roll out. And demotion has been a talked about feature in Apex since the ranked mode came out. A lot of players were able to hit ranks and then start running around not caring because they didn't need to care. There was nothing stopping them from running around, losing fights for no reason, and just staying in the rank because there was no demotion. But now, with this demotion feature in place, they are fearful of losing their spot in ranked, and they don't want to fall out. So players are actually being forced to take games seriously, or they will be back in lower ranks. Now, before you guys comment, I do get that some people are just caught in the crossfire when it comes to this, but you know what would really help this out? Not having to fight players above you in skill. If the ranks were all populated by players of equal skill, then we wouldn't see as many demotions throughout the community. Players would have an actual fighting chance in the new ranks, and if they demote when fighting players in that rank, it is a sign that they aren't ready for that just yet. They can then see what's wrong in their own gameplay, watch some other GameLeap videos on how to fix said areas, and then become a better player to then be able to compete in that rank. Right now, I do agree that some players are getting unfairly demoted, but it's because of the bad matchmaking system. The demotion isn't a bad system to have. All of the issues players are having right now are because of the matchmaking. This season is actually really good when you take away the common denominator and really start to look at it. Ranked is being taken seriously, it's a grind, and it's something to measure your skill. With the right changes to the matchmaking, this could be the best ranked system Apex has ever had, and this will really allow players to grow and the community can flourish. So I really hope I've changed some outlooks from people and shown that it's not a bad system overall, just one thing bringing down the other parts. But with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new. If you did and you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.